Nice to meet you. I'm Nia. I'm one of the battle trainers here in Ferrum. I battle alongside my trusty partner, Weavile. Have you ever seen a Pokemon this cute? I doubt it. Oh, he's just sleeping over there. Don't mind him. You must be the interesting new trainer I heard about who's about to join us. How about I show you around and stuff? Right then, first things first. Welcome to the Ferrum Battle. Here in Ferrum, you'll need to work as one with your partner Pokemon and face off in some intense one-on-one battles. After you finish your trainer registration, you'll be given something called a Battle AR. It has a synergy stone built into it that allows you to synergize with your Pokemon in battle. But hey, we'll get into the details later. You've got a whole bunch of new experiences awaiting you here. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what sort of trainer you turn out to be. I'll give you whatever assistance I can, so just try to have some fun out there. Right then, let's get you registered. This is the Ferrum region, where we are now. It's a huge island surrounded by nothing but the ocean itself. Ferrum battles are super popular here, if you hadn't already guessed. The types of battles differ a bit from city to city, so I'll just give you the short and sweet version. To start off, right now we're here in Old Ferrum Town. It's also known as My Town, and here you can check your battle data and change your settings, stuff like that. Don't worry, whenever we head to a new area, I'll give you the rundown. I've got your back. Next up is right here, Ferrum Stadium. This is where the Ferrum League is held. This is a single-player mode where you battle your way to victory in the official league. Next up is Teller Town, I suppose. Here you can join in casual matches against CPU opponents. When you want to battle against your friends, you should head over to Selen Island. There, you can battle using the gamepad and one additional controller. And then there's Neos City, where you can battle against online players from around the globe. Oh, right, I forgot one other important place. In Techna City, you can learn all sorts of stuff about battles and practice a bit too. I'll give you a nice little walkthrough in the tutorial. Alrighty then, guess I went on a bit longer than planned, but that should be just about everything. Feel free to start off wherever you want, but I think you might be best off heading to Techna City to play through the tutorial and learn the basics of Ferrum battles. Here, you can learn about Ferrum battles and practice as much as you see fit. In the tutorial, I'll teach you all about battling from the basics. In free training, you can use a number of settings to practice however you see fit. I'd recommend starting off with my tutorial. Oh, right. You can use the pause menu during battle to check your Pokemon's move list. It's pretty useful, so make sure to use it. Which Pokemon are you battling with? In this course, I'll teach you all about the basics of the game. Now then, what shall we start with? Alrighty, I guess we better start off learning how to move. Go ahead and try moving your Pokemon. You can use the plus control pad to move around the field. You can also jump with the B button. If you press in the same direction twice on the plus control pad, you can step forward and back or side to side. Okay, let's move on. Next up, we'll learn how to attack. Press this button to use long-distance attacks. Long-distance attacks are called ranged attacks. Try to land a few ranged attacks. Nicely done! Next, press this button over and over again. You'll launch an attack that'll chase down your opponent. There you go! Now you're getting it! Alrighty then, now here's the important part. All battles consist of two states, field phase and duel phase. At the start of the battle, where we are right now, is field phase. And this is duel phase. You can tell which phase you're in by checking here. Now then, how do you go about changing phases? Well, you see, if you land a certain type of attack, you'll shift phases. Let's check out this demonstration. Alrighty, now try to shift to duel phase. Try to hit your opponent with this attack. Okay, now you've changed the phase. In duel phase, you can dish out some serious damage, but close quarter combat is risky too. Here's where the real battle goes down, but you'll need to be careful. The way you move around differs a bit from field phase. Let's practice moving around in duel phase. By pressing forward twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a forward dash step. By pressing back twice on the plus control pad, you can perform a backward dash step. You can jump using the B button. In duel phase, the action is highly varied. All right, that should be good. Land a certain attack on your opponent, and you'll shift from duel phase back to field phase. You can also just land a bunch of hits and send them flying back into field phase like this. Someone with wits like yours has probably already figured this out, but battles will involve shifting back and forth between field phase and duel phase. Plus, when you cause a phase shift, you'll get a nice little bonus. And by that, I mean you'll fill up your synergy gauge. We'll talk more about how to use the synergy gauge later on. Ah, right. I forgot to tell you. You can block by pressing the R button. By blocking, you can all but completely defend against your opponent's attack. Alrighty, let's try to block an attack. Just hold down the R button and you'll be fine. Whenever you're in a pinch, just press the R button. Don't forget. All right, keep an eye right here on the screen. This is your synergy gauge. Your synergy gauge will fill up as you land or take hits. Once your synergy gauge is full, try pressing the L and R buttons together. Your Pokémon used its Synergy Burst. Your Pokémon will be superpowered while it's in Synergy Burst. Wreak havoc with Synergy Burst. You can use a Burst attack once during every Synergy Burst. Try using a Burst attack. Land a hit to deal some huge damage. You definitely don't want to miss your chance.
Tutorial finish.
Choose your Pokémon. In this course, I'll tell you all you need to know about battles and teach you some techniques you can put to use right away. Press this to perform a long-distance attack aimed forward. It's great because you can use these attacks to shift into dual phase, even from a distance. This is what you'll want to strive for in field phase. Try to land a few forward-ranged attacks. Nicely done! Press the X button while jumping in field phase and land a hit, and you'll cause a phase shift. You'll want to get the timing right just as you jump to dodge an oncoming attack. Try to land a jump attack. There you go! Now you're getting it! During dual phase, if you land a hit with the Y button, press the Y button rapidly. Land consecutive hits to get a combo. This is what we call a Poke Combo. Land a Poke Combo. While you're still getting the hang of battles, make sure to shoot for lots of Poke Combos. A counterattack absorbs an incoming attack and quickly dishes out a counterblow. Time it just right, and you'll be able to strike back at your opponent. You can use counterattacks in both field phase and dual phase. Try to counter your opponent's attack. latch onto your opponent and land blow after blow. That's what grab attacks are all about. By using grab attacks, you can break through your opponent's block. On top of that, grab attacks are always super effective against counterattacks. That being said, they're not very effective against normal attacks. Use a grab attack on your opponent. Nicely done! Counterattacks beat normal attacks. Grab attacks beat counterattacks. And normal attacks beat grab attacks. Basically, this attack triangle is like a fancy game of rock, paper, scissors. Trainers who master this attack triangle will take control of the battle. Probably. This thing over here is called the support gauge. Your support gauge will fill up as time passes. And once your support gauge is full, press the L button and try calling in a support Pokémon. It'll come in and use one of its Pokémon moves to help you out. Nicely done! During the planning time before each round, you can switch out the support Pokémon you want to use. You can choose which support Pokémon you want to use from your active support set. You can select a support Pokémon that suits your battle strategy, or maybe even select a support Pokémon that'll help you out against a particular opponent. Support Pokémon come in 3 different types: Attack, Disrupt, and Enhance. Disrupt-type support Pokémon typically swoop in to block your opponent's movements. Sometimes they can even counter your opponent's attacks. Enhance-type support Pokémon will power up your Pokémon or heal some of your HP, things like that. Pick a support Pokémon that suits your playstyle, and be sure to use it when the time's right. Sometimes, when you use support Pokémon, your battle Pokémon will receive a status. These statuses include positive statuses and negative statuses. First things first, positive statuses. While you're under the effect of a positive status, you'll get some sort of advantage. For instance, Eevee will give you a positive status that grants you a temporary increase to your attack. Next up, we have negative statuses. Get hit with a negative status, and you'll temporarily be at a disadvantage. Take Emolga, for example. He'll hit you with an attack that temporarily reduces your speed. Use these statuses to your advantage to get the lead in battle. Between rounds, I'll drop in to cheer you on. Depending on whether you win or lose a round, Your support gauge or your synergy gauge may get a boost. There are several types of cheering you might receive. There are cheer skills that are in effect from the first round, as well as those with special effects. Be sure to test out any new cheer skills you get. Sometimes, during field phase, you'll find power scattered around. You can pick up this power to fill up your synergy gauge. Power on the field will disappear if you don't pick it up after a certain amount of time. Go ahead and pick up the power that appears on the field. The tide of the battle can really change depending on where the power appears on the field. Now, let me tell you a bit about each battle Pokemon's recommended actions. Why don't you try this out? Nicely done! Next, give this a shot. All right, and now this.
Tutorial finish.
Choose your Pokemon. In this course, I'll teach you a few techniques that should help you out in battle. During duel phase, press down on the plus control pad to enter into a low stance. While in low stance, press the Y button to use a quick attack. Press the X button while in low stance to use an attack to knock down your opponent. Try to land an attack from low stance. It doesn't matter what kind. By pressing up on the plus control pad, your Pokemon will take a high stance. By pressing the Y button in a high stance, you can perform an intercepting attack on an airborne opponent. In a high stance, you can press the X button to use an attack that will parry low-to-the-ground attacks. Try to use an attack from a high stance. There you go! Now you're getting it! You can hold down the button to charge up your counterattack. It'll take some time to charge, but you'll deal more damage, and you'll also get a combo for managing to land a hit. By charging up your counterattack, you can increase the amount of time you can ward off your opponent's attacks. Try to charge up a counterattack. During a counterattack, use the plus control pad and the R button to cancel and move into a step. This is simply called a cancel. You can use counterattacks to deflect your opponent's attacks, and then cancel. Try to cancel a counterattack. There's not much time left! Looks like you didn't quite make it. Alright, let's head to the next one. Piercing attacks are special moves that cannot be blocked by counterattacks. For example, counterattacks with a fully charged hold become piercing attacks. Your best bet with counterattacks is to take the initiative and get the first move in. In field phase, you can also hold the last hit of a homing attack to make it a piercing attack. Your Pokémon won't take any hits while knocked down, and it'll get back up on its own, too. But this will give your opponent the chance to move in for an attack, so you'll need to be careful. Depending on the attack, you may take some damage regardless of whether you had your block up or not. But you'll never be KO'd by block damage. If you keep blocking against an attack, you'll notice that the block will start to turn red. If you don't release it, you'll eventually get hit with a guard break. When you're hit with a guard break, you will be left momentarily defenseless. How many attacks you can endure before getting hit with a guard break depends on the Pokémon. Blocking is important, there's no doubt about it, but try not to get hit with a guard break. While in Synergy Burst, you won't be stunned from taking a few small hits. So you can move in for the attack without worrying about your opponent's ranged attacks one bit. Try to hit an opponent using a rifle. There you go! Now you're getting it! When your opponent uses their Synergy Burst, you'll want to try to use the X button for strong attacks to stun them, or grab attack to try to stop them from getting in any attacks. You can link up one attack with the next. This is what we call a combo. Let's try to land a simple combo. You don't have to master high-level combos right away, but it might be fun to try things out once you get the hang of battling. I'm sure you've already noticed that battle Pokémon all have different amounts of HP, right? On top of that, how quickly the Synergy gauge fills up and how long a Synergy Burst lasts also differ from one Pokémon to the next. Crazy, right? There are all sorts of different battle stages, and the battle arenas themselves vary slightly in shape and size. Battle Pokémon all have their strengths and weaknesses, and you'll have to be ready to switch up your fighting style from time to time. As you battle, your Pokémon will increase its skill level. As you increase your skill level, you can apply those skill points to whichever skills you'd like. As your skills level up, you'll get all sorts of useful advantages in battle. Remember, you can switch out your skill points from My Town whenever you want.
Tutorial finish.
Which Pokémon are you battling with? If you hold the last hit of a homing attack, it will cause your opponent to guard break. When a guard break occurs in field phase, it will cause a phase shift. Use a charged up homing attack and cause a guard break. When you're up against an opponent with a tough block, charge up a homing attack to shake them up. During duel phase, there are actions you can use that quickly link up Pokémon moves. This is also a type of cancel. By using cancels, you'll be able to freely link up your actions. And based on the type of Pokémon move, you may also be able to deal consecutive hits. Try to cancel this action and land consecutive hits with a Pokémon move. Your opponent has pinned you down with repeated ranged attacks. In times like these, you should try jumping to ward off their attacks. If your opponent is close enough when you jump, you can strike back during the opening in their ranged attack. If you find timing your jumps right to be too tricky, you can always try a block and try to move in closer for an attack. Ranged attacks can be a real pain, huh? The way they chase after you like that. It's times like these you can use a step technique to negate their homing abilities. Use some well-timed steps to avoid an incoming ranged attack. During duel phase, when your opponent launches a powerful attack while jumping, you can use anti-air actions to effectively intercept their attack. When in a high stance, you can press the Y button to use anti-air actions. Use the Y button while in a high stance to intercept an incoming jump attack. If you block against an attack that leaves a big opening, it will give you the chance to strike back. If you launch your attack fast enough, the opponent will be left unable to block against it. Pull it off, and you're guaranteed to deal some damage. Block against your opponent's incoming attack and swiftly strike back. You're not bad. By knocking your opponent's battle Pokémon into the wall, you'll leave them open for some follow-up attacks. By effectively using the walls, you can unleash some actions that normally only knock down your opponent and deal some massive damage. Try to land some wall combos. Not much time left. Nicely done.
Tutorial finish.
Choose your Pokémon. In close combat, it's important to understand what the situation will be like after each attack. For instance, after you land one of your moves, you usually have a small window of time where you can move while your opponent is still stunned. Which means you can move in for another attack. On the other hand, if your opponent uses a block against you, they'll be able to make their next move before you can. Your best bet in such situations is to keep your cool and just use a block. It might also be a good idea to try to pull off a counterattack. Also, when your attack misses its mark, you'll be left completely open to your opponent. So make sure to try to only use attacks at a distance you know will hit your opponent. If you're pressed up against the wall when a phase shift from dual phase to field phase occurs, you'll be blasted off the walls like this. You'll take some damage when this happens. But I guess, if you think of it as your chance to break away from the wall and reposition yourself, it doesn't really seem so bad. If it gets launched by a powerful attack, your Pokémon will automatically perform a mid-air recovery. After a mid-air recovery, it will be temporarily invulnerable to attacks. Press forward on the plus control pad when this happens, and you can change the direction of its mid-air recovery. While you're falling back down, you can also use the plus control pad to slightly change the direction of your fall. When two ranged attacks collide, the stronger of the two may completely negate the other. If both are at about the same level, they will cancel each other out. When you know you can't beat your opponent in a clash of ranged attacks, it's best to just block or jump to dodge those attacks. You know, you can actually recover some of the damage you take. You can recover this recoverable HP by causing a phase shift. can also recover this recoverable HP by using Synergy Burst or via the effects of support Pokemon. Don't forget that during Synergy Burst, you will gradually recover your recoverable HP. Keep in mind that you can also lose recoverable HP. If your opponent causes a phase shift while you're in field phase, you'll lose some of your recoverable HP. If you attack while jumping, such as by pressing the X button while in high stance, you'll be able to launch your attacks while avoiding low ground level attacks. In that same style, anti-air actions will easily win over higher placed attacks. No matter which case, the point is that both, when matched up, will have the unilateral advantage over the other. I'm sure I've already told you how battle stages come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes, but the terms that determine how synergy power appears differ between battle arenas too. If you take the time to study the stages themselves, you'll be able to use the terrain to your advantage.
Tutorial finish.
All right, the Ferrum League is about to begin. This is an official tournament where battle trainers from all around the Ferrum region come to show off their skills. Battles will be held all throughout the region and broadcast live on TV. Since this is your first time, let me fill you in on it a bit. The Ferrum League is actually made up of 4 different leagues. Each of these has a rank requirement for participation. Everyone starts off at D rank, so you can participate in the Green League. Now, as for each of the leagues, within the leagues, there are league matches in which you battle to increase your rank, and then a tournament between the top 8 trainers in the league. If you manage to win the tournament, you'll get the chance to take a promotion test run by the league master. And if you can pass that, you'll get a rank promotion and be allowed to continue on to the next league. It should go without saying that the upper leagues are full of stronger and stronger battle trainers. So, think you've got a general idea of how the system all works? I'm sure you'll figure it out as you go, so just give it a shot. According to the official Ferrum League rules, you can only have up to 3 support sets. Don't forget that you can always change your support sets in my town. All right, first things first, let's take on the Green League. Getting used to this league yet? Nothing beats taking on lots of different battle trainers. You can check your play data and change a number of settings here. You can equip items and you can change your bat whenever you get some, and in options, be sure to give it. Here it is, the Beginner's League. This is where everyone finds their footing. Huh? What's the matter? Nervous? Don't sweat it. Just work your way through the league matches and make your way to the top. pick a support set. I'll try to give you some good advice. Pokemon do you want to tag for support? I always just go with my gut.
Round 1.
Yes, your opponent's weakness is... what was it again? Your synergy gauge is still only half full. Alright, let's call in some support. Synergy gauge up. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst. Let's jump right into the next round. All right, let's have some more fun for the next round, too. Now then, what'll it be?
Round 2.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best. All right, now you're in dual phase. That was awesome! You're starting to get the hang of this, eh? It's a nice finish! Great battle! Hey, keep up the good work! Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? Now then, who are you up against this time? Relax. Remember, you're in this to have fun.
Round 1.
While they're blue, counterattacks will block any damage from your opponent's attack. Your synergy gauge is still trying to leave out synergy gauge up. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst. You're starting to get the hang of this, eh? Keep it up. All right, let's call in some fun. Let's jump right into the next round. That was a good, clean win. Want to head into the next battle with the same support?
Round 2.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best. Your synergy gauge is still only half full. Like that, you can pick up. There's a huge amount of power on the field. Your synergy gauge is full. You're in burst mode. This is your big chance. All right, keep it up, and this one's in the bag. Great done. Great battle! Hey, keep up the good work. Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You got a new item. Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? I'll try to give you some good advice. Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store.
Round one.
You definitely don't want to get cornered by this opponent. Synergy gauge up! It's time to recalibrate your attacks from field phase. Synergy gauge is full! Now's your chance to use burst! Your support gauge is full. Oh, it looks like some power combination. Come on, let's win this next one. That was a good, clean win. Want to head into the next battle with the same skill?
Round two.
My Weevile's cheering for you too. Too early to use your synergy mode. Nice! You're golden. You haven't forgotten about support, have you? If you're in trouble, call in to help you regain some of your synergy gauges full. Nicely done! Awesome! My cheering seems to have worked, huh? Whew, that was awesome! By-the-book battles are nice, but a fun match isn't bad either. You got a new item. You earned a new title. Time to pick a support set. Okay, let's go. Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store for you.
Round one.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best. Synergy gauge up. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst. Use the burst on. Knock him out. Don't hold back the
Round two.
All right then, let's give it a shot. You're too early to use your synergy burst. You've got more HP, but don't get careless. Synergy gauge maxed out. Your support gauge is full. Your burst is almost up. Don't let them use the burst attack. Okay, you did it. Great battle. Hey, keep up the good work. Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You earned a new title. Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? Alrighty, let's have some fun. Alright then, time for battle. Go show them what you're made of.
Round one.
You'll get the most from that Pokemon once you figure out your own fighting style. Synergy gauge up. You've got more HP, but don't your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use first. You're starting to get that your support gauge is full. Come on, let's win this next one. All right, let's have some more fun for the next round too. Now then.
Round two.
All right then, let's give it a shot. Cause a phase shift with your attack, and you'll keep up the synergy gauge. Incredible! You've already taken the lead. Nice! Nice! Keep it up. Oh, looks like some power relief. The synergy gauge is full. All right, let's call in some support. I choose you. Go and get him. Okay, you did it. Good work. Your battles are fun, even just watching. Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You earned a new title. Free battles can be a nice change of pace. pick a support set. I'll try to give you some good advice. Relax. Remember, you're in this to have fun.
Round 1.
That Pokemon is sure to respond to whatever you ask for. Synergy gauge up! Your synergy gauge is still only half full. Time to recalibrate your attacks from field phase. Your support gauge is full. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use Burst! Come on, let's win this next one! That was a good, clean win. Want to head into the next battle with the same...
Round 2.
My Weavile's cheering for you too! They've recovered some of their synergy gauge. Just like that, you've practically won already. Keep up the pressure and take them to... All right, now you're in duel phase. Nicely done. Nice work! Looks like my advice is helping, huh? You earned a new title! You earned a new title! Time to pick a support set. Alrighty, let's have some fun. Alright then, time for battle. Go show them what you're made of.
Round 1.
When you're facing off against a well-balanced opponent, work to bring the battle into your favor. Your synergy gauge is still only half full. Like that. All right, let's call in some support. Oh, looks like some power synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use Burst. Let's jump right into the next round. All right, keep that up for the next battle.
Round 2.
All right then, let's give it a shot. Cause a phase shift with your attack and fill up your synergy gauge. Incredible! You've already taken the lead. With burst activated, you can use super powerful burst attack. Hey, keep up the good work. Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You earned a new title. You earned a new title. Time to pick a support set. Alrighty, let's have some fun. Alright then, time for battle. Go show them what you're made of.
Round 1.
While they're blue, counterattacks will block any damage from your opponent's attack. Alright, let's keep this up. Keep it up and hold it. We're starting to get the hang of this. Your support gauge is full. Enough power to fill your synergy gauge. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance. Use first. The next round is where it counts. That battle was awesome. Can I expect some more of that for the next one?
Round 2.
All right then, let's give it a shot. You got some more power and your synergy gauge up. Your synergy gauge is still only half full. Always hate. Did you forget? You can count on some support. All right, keep up the pressure and take him down. Your support gauge isn't full yet. Good work. Your battles are fun, even just watching. Pick where you want to assign your skill points. Time to pick a support set. I'll try to give you some good advice. Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store for you.
Round 1.
You'll get the most from that Pokemon once you figure out your own fighting style. Let's keep our block up. Your support gauge is full. stage is full! Now's your chance to use first! Come on, let's win this next one! That battle was awesome! Can I expect some more of that for the next
Round 2.
All right then, let's give it a shot! It's too early to use your synergy first! We keep laying on the pressure. Synergy gauge up. Oh, they've recovered some of their synergy gauge is full. Nice battle! Hope to see more of the same from you! Nice work! Looks like my advice is helping, huh? You earned a new title! Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? Okay, let's go! Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store for you.
Round 1.
While they're blue, counterattacks will block any damage from your opponent's attack. Incredible! You've already taken the lead! Still too early to use your synergy first. Nice! Your synergy gauge is full! Now's your chance to use first! Your support gauge is full! Go and get him! All right! Go give them what for! That battle was awesome! Can I expect some more of that for the next one?
Round 2.
You just gotta believe in your Pokemon and give it your very best! Cause a phase shift with your attack and fill up your stat was awesome! I choose you! Synergy gauge up! You're in burst mode! This is your big chance! Your burst is almost amazing! Congrats! Nicely done! So, how about it? How are you feeling after that battle? Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You earned a new title. Getting used to this league yet? Weavile and I lost the other day. We've got to bust through some special training and get back in there. You're only just getting started. Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? I'll try to give you some good advice. Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what your opponent has in store for you.
Round 1.
Field phase attacks include a lot of attacks that take out your opponent. The synergy gauge is still on. Awesome! Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance. Use first. You're starting to get the hang of this, right? Your power is finished! The next round is where it counts. That was a good, clean win. Want to head into the next battle with the same support?
Round 2.
All right then, let's give it a shot. How the blue ships to the attack, fill up the synergy. Time to recalibrate your attacks from field phase. Synergy gauge is full. So, how about it? How are you feeling after that battle? You earned a new title. Time to pick a support set. All right then, go get him. Which Pokemon do you want to tag for support? I always just go with
Round 1.
Just do your thing and you'll be fine. Don't get careless. It's like a big block up now. Time to recalibrate your attacks from field phase. Your synergy gauge is still on synergy gauge up. All right, let's call in some support. Your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance. Use first. First on. Knock him out. Pick up that. Super effective. Come on, Weavile. Use Psych Up. All right, keep that up for the next battle.
Round 2.
All right then, let's give it a shot. Use your synergy burst. You've got more HP, but don't get careless. Go and get him! Haven't forgotten about support, have you? If you're in trouble, I'll need some help. Your power is great battle! So, how about it? How are you feeling after that battle? Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You got a new item. Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? All right then, go get him. Relax. Remember, you're in this to have fun.
Round 1.
Can't stop, won't stop, don't stop. Use that speed to your advantage. That was awesome! Your energy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst. Pick up power to fill your energy gauge. Let's jump right into the next round. All right, keep that up for the next battle.
Round 2.
Just remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the battle. Your energy gauge is still only half full. Lead like that, you practically won already. Give me the pressure and take them down. Energy gauge maxed out. All right, now you're in dual fight. Congrats! Nicely done! Hey, keep up the good work. You earned a new title. Picking a support set is always a tough choice, isn't it? Hope this will be some good old fun. Which Pokemon do you want to tag for support? I always just go with my gut.
Round 1.
Grab attacks can break through counterattacks. Still too early to lose your synergy burst. Synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance to use burst. give them what for. All right, keep that up for the next battle.
Round 2.
Just remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the makeup power to fill your synergy gauge. Too early to use your synergy gauge. Let's keep that block up now. But don't get careless. The synergy gauge is full. Hey, keep up the good work. Pick where you want to assign your skill points. Time to pick a support set. Okay, let's go. Don't you just get all revved up before a battle? I wonder what...
Round 1.
When facing off against this opponent, I advise you to get in close. Your synergy gauge is still only half full. Time to recalibrate your attacks from field phase. With a lead like that, your synergy gauge is full. Now's your chance. Use burst. All right, let's call in some support. Nice finish. You psych up! All right, let's have some more fun for the next round, too. Now then, what'll it be?
Round 2.
Just remember, the most important thing is to enjoy the battle. All right, keep up the pressure and take them down. The synergy gauge is still only half full. Always feels good to sacrifice the synergy gauge is full. I choose you. With burst activated, you can use super powerful pressure attack. Looks like my advice is helping, huh? Pick where you want to assign your skill points. You earned a new title. Congrats! You made it into the top 8. Now you'll be able to participate in the tournament. Tournaments are a little different than league matches in that you won't be allowed to change your support set between matches. Oh, and you'll be disqualified if you lose even once. but I'm sure you'll be fine. Go and give it all you've got. Hey, you're ranked high enough to enter into the tournament. You're not... Hey, have you heard about amiibo? I hear if you touch them to your gamepad, you can get some presents or something. Getting used to... You're only just getting started. Hey, have you heard about amiibo? I hear if you touch them to your gamepad, you can get some presents or something.